Hello, everybody. And if you're listening to the recording, fast forward for 11 minutes. That's when the actual workshop starts. And hello, everybody coming in. Oh, the very first one from Montreal, Quebec. Hello, Suzanne. And hello, Elaine. And then somebody from England and Lotta from Sweden. Oh, I love it when we have everybody from all around the world. Hello, Alicia. Nice to see you. Brilliant. Another one from Sweden, Bodhi. It's so exciting. And tonight I walked the dogs round the block before I came on air, and the full moon, was amazing. I don't know, it was one of the brightest ones I've seen. It was just simply awesome. Hello, Sarah from Germany and Adriana from Colombia. They're going too fast. Rebecca from the south of France. Oh, lovely. And Heidi from Denmark and Sylvia from Arizona. Oh, Amanda, you're doing the third eye meditation. You've noticed a big shift. I've had so many people saying this. Yeah, and I think that this one tonight is going to be very powerful because it's time now for us to connect out into the cosmos. This is your time to ask questions and things. Okay. I was just looking at these cards, which are the Ascension cards, and I happened to pick out Serapis Bey, and he's going to work with us tonight with some sacred geometry, and he's amazing. He was the keeper of the white ascension flame in Atlantis, and now koan of the fourth ray of harmony. He's known as the Egyptian. You always see pictures of him looking very Egyptian, because he worked with Archangel Metatron to suffuse the Great Pyramid of Atlantis, with cosmic wisdom at the time of its construction. And they designed it so that the crystal at the top could spin round using earth energy that we don't even have a concept of yet, but we will do soon. In drawing this card, you're invited to stand within the white flame and feel its influence. Connect with Serapis Bey and draw his energies of wisdom, cooperation, and dedication to you. He is the only master to work with the seraphim, and they will shower you with blessings as you tune into this Ascension card. I love the Ascension pack because it's got so much information about everything you could possibly want for Ascension, but also that was just so pertinent for tonight. Hello, Hilary. Yes, we are soul brothers and sisters that have come here. We're all cosmic beings ready to help Earth into its rightful place in the cosmos, which will be just amazing. Okay, we've got 7 minutes. Thank you. She loves my yellow nails. I do my best to try and be the color of the archangel, as you know. And so at the last minute, I'm putting yellow nails on. Hello, Neda from Brighton. And the emotional archaeologist. That's really interesting. Greetings from Vancouver. Hello. Nice to see you. And from Tipperary, from Helen. Hello. Ingrid, you've been guided to bring the Mahatma and the causal meditation yesterday and today. Great, because they're fantastic energies to bring through, just to hold your frequency high. Oh, yes, we've just been talking about Serapis Bey, and here's Amal from Egypt. Lovely. Anna, hope you're feeling fine. I'm feeling absolutely fantastic, and I hope you are too. Thank you, Deirdre. Okay, I expect probably you put up lots of questions the minute I pick a card or something to do something else. Okay, where should we find? Oh, here we are. let's have an archangel card. But we need to rest and hydrate afterwards. It's always, always when you do any spiritual work, a good idea to have a big glass of water. Look, I've got a big glass of water here. And afterwards, then I make sure it's got all the energy from the workshop in it. Then I drink it. Oh, Julia, you used to been to Kerala in India. Lovely. Oh, I stayed at Amaz Ashram in India and in Kerala. I loved it. Okay. Oh, my goodness me. We've got Metatron. Okay. Right. Well, he's in charge of all my work and probably a lot of you. Archangel Metatron, it says, increase your light levels, open your stellar gateway. So as you know, Metatron is in charge of the ascension of the universe. So he will be here. Although Jophiel is definitely here, Archangel Metatron, oh, I'm so glad we got his card. That is an amazing thing because he will be working with every one of us. And if you, for a second, you just close your eyes and just sense him touching you. And what I do, because I asked him for permission to do this, is every night I bring his Metatron cube down through me and down through all the members of my family and various other people in need. And I know that he puts us then in his total protection and he's looking after us. And it's such an easy thing to do. And why I did that is because one day I was walking through the woods and just chanting and thinking about nothing else except what I was chanting. And suddenly he stood there and he placed his Metatron cube with his color behind it right over me. And it was like, wow, one of those moments. And of course, you can do it. Just visualize it coming down over you and your loved ones and ask for him to hold you in his total protection. Thank you, Rosie. So many countries, Heike. Yeah, this is the fabulous thing about this. We really have got a soul community. I've been to from Norway and Siobhan from Dundalk, and Donna from Iowa, and Loden from Denmark, and Hedvig from Austria, and Mary from Virginia. You had some big changes after the third eye meditation. Oh, okay, yeah. I think a lot of people did. I think I had more comments after that one than many of the others anyway. I think the sacral was also one that made huge changes. So it'll be very interesting if everybody feels the real difference tonight. 2 minutes to go. You've been sick with inflammation of the sinuses. Do I know why? A lot of people are doing big clearing at the moment. So, of course, your sinuses, it's all part of your third eye and head and your stomach. That's the solar plexus. Huge clearances taking place everywhere because, of course, we've got big changes coming up. We've been talking about this for ages, but I think March is going to be a huge time astrologically when there's a big shift. I'm sure a lot of you know Pam Gregory, and she's lovely, great friend of mine, and she's a great astrologer. And she says that the astrological chart is exactly the same coming up now as they had at the French Revolution, when it was time for the peasants to take over. And now it's not nobles and people, but it's the big businesses. It's time for the people to put in place the new for people, and that's what's happening already. Fantastic. We're just waiting for the clock to flip over and get ready to talk about attuning to the cosmos, making cosmic connections, receiving downloads. If you've got very loud ear buzzing, then Mary, then it's about blocking what they're trying to tell you. So they're trying to communicate. I know I get that sometimes. And don't beat yourself up. Just relax and say, okay, I'm ready to listen. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this Crown Chakra Meditation Day, and it's about attuning to the cosmic connections that there are out there, receiving downloads from specific stars and planets which are really relevant right now. Now, your crown chakra, when it's in the upper levels of the fifth dimension, glows golden, and you actually have a golden halo. Remember all the saints, the pictures of the saints, and many of the great masters, they show a golden halo over the head, and people can often see them. And this is what's happening as our crown chakras start to radiate with that light. In charge of the crown chakra is Archangel Jophiel, and I'm sure you can probably guess what color he radiates from the colors of my scarf. So here he is from the Archangel deck, and he is a soft, soft yellow, a very pale, translucent yellow. His message is act with wisdom and use information for the highest good, because that's what wisdom is. It's about taking all the information and knowledge and then using it for the highest good of everyone, making decisions for the highest good. And Archangel Jophiel, this beautiful pale yellow, which actually, as the frequency goes higher, it becomes more and more crystal and becomes pale yellow crystal. And he is one of the angels of wisdom working with our crown chakra. Now, our crown chakra has 1,000 petals, as you know. What happens is you've got the roots in the earth, the story of enlightenment, the lotus comes up, and then it opens at the crown, which is known as the 1,000-petaled lotus. And that's because it connects to 1,000 cosmic energies out there. And we then bring that wisdom and enlightenment into us. That is higher enlightenment. And it's a vast cosmos out there. There are so many stars and planets and galaxies and constellations, and literally billions of beings who are in different forms from us, etheric beings, many of them, and they have different shapes, different sizes, but many of them are very high frequency now. And the high frequency ones are beaming down onto us. They're connecting with us. Now we connect through our crown chakra out into the universe, because each part of the crown, each spike of the crown, sometimes known as a petal, sometimes known as a feeler that goes out there, is connecting to one of those cosmic energies. We can connect, of course, to, say, for it's our heart chakra, you can connect to the cosmic heart chakra, which is Venus, through your heart chakra. Or you can connect from your third eye to the cosmic third eye, which is Jupiter. But through your crown, you can reach out and connect to great pools of wisdom, all the stars and the planets. Now, the crown chakra of Earth is Machu Picchu. And Machu Picchu is an incredible and mighty place. I don't know how many of you have been there, but the wisdom held within it is amazing. And it is the only place on the planet that Commander Ashtar can bring his mothership through. So it's the only portal that is big enough for his mothership to come through. And that is the crown of the planet. The crown chakra of the universe is Uranus. The ascended aspect of Uranus is called Curine. And I always think that's fabulous because that's coronet, which is crown. And how they must have known at some level when they named it, the ancients, of the connection, obviously. So Uranus is about technology, it's about moving forward, it's about enlightenment. It's known as the Great Awakener because it brings about change and it breaks up old patterns and structures and ideas and beliefs that are holding us back. And sometimes the changes can be very sudden and dramatic. It brings about rebellion in order to have freedom. And that is what is happening right now throughout the planet and is going to increase over the next few months. Uranus rules Aquarius. Now, Aquarius is about cooperation, community, communication, humanitarian ideas, peace. It is the golden future. Of course, we're moving into the age of Aquarius and it's being established right now. And that means that we are now ready to receive the cosmic energies, the cosmic downloads that will move us into the new age of Aquarius, bring us the freedom, bring us the new community energy, and enable this move to happen because we're ready for it. And there are many great beings and star systems and planetary systems waiting to assist us because Earth is still not in her highest possible place. And we've got 10 years before the whole universe is fifth dimensional. Even though Earth is fifth dimensional, there are still many humans on it that aren't. And so we need to bring this energy through to get us all into that space. So the first place we are connecting with is Sirius. And Sirius is about spiritual technology. Now, spiritual technology is about anything that will raise our frequency so that we move into a higher dimension. It could be working with tarot. It can be working with the amazing new quantum energies that are coming in, the med beds, the quantum pods, anything that shifts your consciousness to a higher level. And Lord Hilarion is coming in tonight to help us with that. Sirius is also about sacred geometry. And I've been working with some of these shapes recently, and Serapis Bay is helping us because if you take a shape, if you take a circle, for example, and there's a flow of energy, then when it reaches the circle, it flows round it easily and smoothly, but it doesn't flow round, say, a six-pointed star because the energy then all radiates outwards. If you've got a square, it holds the frequency solid down. The energy cannot move in the same way through a square as it can round a circle. And so every single one is shifting the flow. In addition, of course, each one is affecting our consciousness and enabling us or opening us up. They're like keys, opening up parts of our consciousness so that we can do things that we couldn't before. And if they're reversed, they can have a very negative effect on us. They can block our humanity, block who we truly are. So it's really important to make sure that the sacred geometry the sacred symbols are all in the right order. And Serapis Bey is such an amazing being helping us with this. And the third thing we experience in the ascended aspect of Sirius, which is called Lecume. And when I say the vibration of the ascended aspect, it hits you. You might even feel it. So it's called Lecume, and here is stored the golden globe with the ninth dimensional Christ light in it. So the Christ light comes down from source as an energy of pure unconditional love, and it steps down through the dimensions, and it starts as pure white and then it becomes golden. And so in the ninth dimensional golden globe, it's obviously a beautiful golden energy, and that really affects your heart center, and it's very protective. It really shifts you. Then we're going to Neptune. Now, Neptune is very little understood. I think you'll find that the more people on this planet that come from Sirius or train on Sirius before they come in, or step their energy down through Sirius than almost any other planet or star or constellation or whatever. Neptune, far fewer people come through. It is a plane of higher spirituality. It holds the wisdom of Atlantis and Lemuria, and people who come through there touch you with purity and wisdom. Now, if you sense that you either come from Neptune or that you have trained there or you've stepped your energy, your frequency down to come to Earth through Neptune, then you are definitely on an ascension path in this lifetime. Everybody that steps through Neptune is on an ascension path. Then we're going to the Sun. Now, the Sun holds all the codes to the divine masculine energy, and this includes happiness, because the decisive, active energy of the divine masculine means that you're taking action, and that dissolves depression and moves you into happiness. And of course, you've got the golden glow of the sun, which gives you your inner happiness. We're going to the moon. Oh, sorry, Helios. Helios is the sun beyond the sun, and all the light codes for this universe are stored there. And Archangel Metatron works there, which is so interesting. While we were waiting, we picked the Metatron card. Oh, I've put it back in the pack now. And so he stepped forward to say he was with us. The moon carries the codes of the divine feminine wisdom. And so Lady Luna on the moon whispers to you of the divine feminine choices, and particularly at the full moon. Tonight is the snow moon. And as I said while we were waiting, I walked the dogs around the block before I came on air, and wow, the moon was huge and brilliant. It was absolutely fantastic. There's a message up there saying, I feel the crown moving. Yeah, I imagine that by the time we finish tonight, you'll all have buzzing crowns. I hope so. And so beyond the moon, there's a portal to Lyra, the great stargate of Lyra, beyond which is the unicorn kingdom. And the unicorns are a collective energy, the highest of the high, the purest of the pure, great healers, amazing beings, holding the frequency of the planet high and holding your individual frequency high if you connect into them. We are also going to connect with Mercury and its ascended aspect, telephony. I wasn't going to do Mercury, but my guide came in and said, no, you have to do Mercury tonight. It's about attuning to the higher cosmic communication network. And so, of course, when it's the ascended aspect is telephony, again, it's like, what did the people at some level know when they were naming these things now? So those are the places we're going to. Remember to ask, because we have free will. The beings of light, the great masters of the universe, cannot just give us information. They cannot just connect us. We have free will. So ask, and now mentally, right now, just say, I ask to receive these downloads, and I am receptive. And then you've given your permission for them to give you information, wisdom, light. So the cosmic light codes and the cosmic wisdom come down into your crown chakra. They illuminate it, they raise your frequency, they expand your light body. And then it comes down through your core, either through your chakra system, or if you're one column of light, through that into your earth star. Then they go into the earth and they spread all around the planet, raising the frequency of the planet. We are not just doing this for ourselves. This is for the whole of Earth. And this helps to take the planet, our planet, out into its rightful place in the universe. So we have got work to do that was going to push us forward and really make a difference. Do you know, I don't know the answer to that, but I bet you somebody else does. Gabrielle says, I'm a star seed from Regulus. What planet is closest in codes and wisdom? So if you know the answer, just put it up for her, please. Yeah. So can we find the names of the ascended aspects in one of my books? Yes, you certainly can. Ooh, I don't know which book it's in. It's probably in several of them. Maybe we'll put it on in my next newsletter or tomorrow and something like one of these things. Trouble is, I've written so many books, I can't remember what's where. How do you spell the ascended aspect of Mercury? That's telephony, Telephony. You're connected with Neptune, so you're on an ascension path. Oh, thank you, Francisca. She says it's in the keys to the universe. Okay. Oh, and thank you, Sophie. She's put telephony up. Yeah. You love Metatron because you're strongly connected to the sun. Well, he's also the overlighting archangel for so many of us, which is brilliant. Okay. Shall we settle, be quiet, and start our visualization? If you wish to, close your eyes. Make sure your feet are on the ground or that you're grounded. Feel your feet heavy and comfortable. And take a deep breath and let go of the day or night, wherever time zone you're in. Just let go of everything that's happened to you over the last hours in the physical world. Just let it go. Each time you take a deep breath, just surrender a little more to your soul and your monad, helping you during this session. Be aware of your angels around you. And have a sense of the Christ light surrounding you, protecting you, surrounding you in love and purity. And now, in your inner world, find yourself sitting on a hillside. You may be alone or with others, but you're feeling totally safe, protected. It's a glorious starlit night. Archangel Jophiel appears beside you. He is radiating beautiful, soft, yellow light. He lays a hand on your crown. He may even rub it gently or stroke it. You may sense it or feel it. Doesn't matter whether you can or not, because your crown is becoming brighter, more golden, more luminous as he wakes it up. See or sense your golden crown with 1,000 spikes or petals, just expanding. Each of those petals or feelers reaching out, reaching upward into the cosmos. There is a hush, a sense of expectancy in the universe. You feel the goodwill of the beings from the stars, the goodwill they have for you and our planet. One of the links from your crown reaches out and connects you directly to Uranus, the cosmic crown, and its ascended aspect, Uranus. And the mighty masters of Uranus and Uranus, 12 incredible beings, may now take on humanoid, etheric form to meet you. Wearing green and gold robes, the 12 surround you, smiling benevolently. They remind you that life on earth is a great spiritual opportunity. And then they ask you something important. Are you willing to accept any changes that may be necessary for you to pursue your highest possible soul pathway in this lifetime? If you agree, there may be unexpected changes in your life, but they will always be for the highest good. They will accelerate your ascension journey. They ask you to take a moment to think about it. And now tell them of your decision, and they will note it. One of them takes you to view the infinite cosmos. Just see it spread out beyond you. He tells you that they will help you to connect to the wisdom of all those stars, planets, and galaxies from which you are ready to download information today. He places a golden circle over your heart. And love from your heart soars through the universe to reach Sirius, Neptune, the Sun, Helios, the Moon, Lyra, Mercury, and telephony. You may feel yourself expand and your crown chakra pulse for a moment as you pause. Then one of the points or feelers or petals from your crown reaches up to connect your consciousness to Sirius. A master of Sirius is stepping forward to greet you with respect and love. Just sense his energy. He may say your name as he greets you. Together, you enter a golden lift, and he presses 9 to take you into the golden globe of 9th dimensional Christ light. As the lift goes up, take a deep breath. Feel your frequency rising in preparation to enter this sacred space. And then the doors open and you enter the golden globe. And there is a tangible feeling of love. The great illumined Serapis Bey in flowing white robes approaches you with his heart open wide. Just sense him in front of you. He tells you how important sacred geometry is for the establishment of the new golden age. And he shows you a stream of energy moving through different sacred shapes and how those shapes affect the energy. See how the stream flows quickly without being impeded round circles. Now he shows you how an upward triangle focuses the flow upwards, or a star makes the flow radiate in all directions. And then he traces a finger clockwise over a symbol such as a diamond. And notice as he does this, it switches the symbol on. And then he moves his finger anti-clockwise over it to deactivate it or to use it to block energy. Each shape is also a key to a quality or energy. Like a square is grounding. A 5-pointed star is the perfected human. As you draw it with your finger or with a pen or pencil, it's affecting your consciousness when it's done with intention. And Serapis Bey reminds you that he's available to you at any time to teach, and he invites you to visit him in Sirius in your dreams or meditations to understand more. And then he steps back. And now you see the tall figure of Lord Hilarion in glowing orange robes coming forward. He reminds you that spiritual technology is anything that enables you to raise your frequency and access a higher state of consciousness. He, too, places his hand on your crown. He is sending you understandings about spiritual technology. You may feel his hand on your crown. And information is being integrated. He now presses a small golden key into your hand. And he tells you too that you have permission to return in your sleep or meditations when it feels right. Because this is very important for the new golden age. And then you sit or lie for a moment in the 9th dimensional Christ light within the golden globe. And you may be very aware that the golden energy flows very quickly around a globe because there are no corners, no distractions, and this keeps the frequency high. You may find you're breathing a little more deeply as you absorb the golden Christ light. Thank Serapis Bey and Lord Hilarion. And then the Master of Sirius accompanies you down in the lift, and you know that you have a new consciousness in your crown, awaiting you to use it. Now you're aware of another feeler reaching out from your crown. And this is reaching up to Neptune, the planet of higher spirituality. And in the ascended aspect called tutele is stored the wisdom and knowledge of Atlantis and Lemuria. Find yourself approaching the great temple of Neptune. It is a vast sea green temple surrounded by water. Beautiful water dragons come to meet you, undulating through the water and the air. And they swirl round you. And as you move towards the temple, you're aware of these beautiful dragons just swirling, undulating, and leaving trails of Christ light wherever they go, so that you are in a vortex of beautiful golden love energy. Whether you recognize it or not, it's affecting your consciousness and your energy fields, raising the frequency. And they conduct you to the pearly entrance of the temple, and here Poseidon awaits you. As soon as you stand in his aura, feel his divine purity and wisdom lifting you. He shows you 2 doors. You enter the golden one, and this takes you into an etheric library containing all the information of Atlantis. And as you enter, feel codes of light and information that you are ready to receive being downloaded to you. Accept knowledge and wisdom from the great period of Atlantis flowing into you. Maybe conscious or totally unconscious, but at some level you are receiving. And now you leave that great room and push open the white gold door to Lemurian wisdom. And as you enter, you immerse yourself in the energy. Breathe it in. Reach out and touch an etheric book. Know that the information is being transferred to you. Remember, we are all one, and the Lemurians fully understood oneness. You can ask a question or questions. Answers may be given to you now, or they will be downloaded later. Take your time, for a huge expansion is taking place within your consciousness. And return, sit on your hillside with new understandings available to you. And as you look out at the cosmos once more, send a link from your crown chakra right out to the sun, which carries the codes of the divine masculine and the codes of happiness. And now Archangel Metatron appears in fiery golden orange. He thrusts his fire at you, filling your aura all around you with flames. Trust these etheric flames are burning away all lower energies. Sense or feel this as your frequency automatically rises. And you move into the heart of the golden sun to receive whatever you are ready to receive. You may see pictures. You may hear something. May just be aware or just be. Metatron is overseeing you, overlighting what is happening here. And now, with another burst of fire, the mighty Metatron opens the portal to Helios, the sun beyond the sun, where all the light codes for this universe are held. You rise through the portal. You may even feel warmth as you do so. You enter the divine forge, where the masculine energy is created, the qualities of strength, leadership, courage, decision-making, and power. Open yourself up to take in the perfect divine masculine energies with the intention of using them for the highest good of all. Feel the orange fire containing these qualities entering your crown chakra now. Relax for a moment, aware that your crown chakra is radiating more brightly. And so now you're sending out a link to the moon. And your consciousness is traveling along the moon, along the link to the moon, which holds the codes of divine feminine wisdom and love. You're connecting with the energy, and it's particularly powerful tonight in this beautiful snow moon. Lady Luna appears floating in silvery pearl robes. Totally leaving the masculine, she enfolds you in soft silver light. Feel it filling your aura. Feel yourself relaxing into it. She whispers to you of love. You are love. You are compassion. You are kindness. You have great intuition and psychic ability. Be aware of your heart chakra opening as the divine feminine qualities are pouring into your heart and being absorbed right now. And the portal is opening between the moon and the great stargate of Lyra. As you rise through the portal and up, Archangel Christiel opens the stargate. And to your joy, you find yourself surrounded by unicorns. Bathe in their pure white light of love, hope, peace, joy, wisdom, inspiration. Unicorns form a ring around you, pouring light from their horns into your heart. Feel it. And then into your third eye. Sense it opening with all these energies. And now the silver white light flows down from Lyra, through the moon, into your crown chakra. Know that you're becoming more psychic on every level as you open to receive it. And it balances perfectly with the divine masculine qualities. Just relax and absorb it. And it's time to let your crown chakra reach out to Mercury and its ascended aspect, telephony. Sense the energy connecting to the great masters of Mercury and telephony. And they await you, all radiant in different shades of blue. Many masters reach their hands out to you in welcome, and electric blue light sparkles from their hands and fills your energy fields. Feel your third eye and your throat chakra buzzing as codes of communication excuse me, as codes of communication are downloaded. And accept them. Just feel them going in. One of the masters steps forward holding a globe. It is a globe of the universe. You see all the stars, planets, and galaxies are marked on it. He tells you he is attuning you to the higher cosmic communication networks. He places the cosmic globe over you, and it becomes enormous. And as you stand in the middle of the universe, be aware that you are connected to every star, planet, constellation, and higher energy. Threads of love and light spread out from you and link you to them all. You give and receive higher love. Messages are clear. And gradually the globe is withdrawn, but the energy remains. Your crown chakra is now filled with new energies. These need to be absorbed. So relax, just relax. Let yourself receive the knowledge and wisdom for your highest good. You may even find yourself receiving downloads or streams of information from the cosmos. Just open up to take it in, whether it's conscious or unconscious, whatever is offered. and know that you will receive more in future, either while you're asleep or during your waking time. Be aware that you are a column of light and energy is flowing right through you. It's flowing right down through you into the earth. And it's spreading out through the ley lines of the planet. And be aware as you look into the universe of Earth radiating perfectly. Be aware of the entire universe connecting with love. Sense a golden halo radiating from your crown. Thank Archangel Jophiel and, of course, Metatron. And then open your eyes. And time for a few questions or comments as you come. Right. Yes, so a lot of you are feeling the energy. And of course, some of it comes in unconsciously. Okay, a lot of you felt pressure. There's 2 or 3 who mentioned pressure in your head. Well, that is the energy coming in. Oh, hang on. I don't know if I can move this up because I'm missing questions to come in. Are you connected with Neptune? That's great. And Sanya says Metatron is very present with you. Okay, if you listen to the recording, it has the same power as the original. And the angels or masters, they come in and connect to you. How can we use circles to help the golden energy flow in a way that helps the earth with intention? No, the angels chose orbs to represent their light body because it could hold a higher frequency. If you have a picture of Earth in your mind or physical form, and you surround it in circles with intention that it raises the frequency, it will do so. The power of intention is enormous. You felt at home in some places. That's really nice. And at one point, your heart went really fast, Georgie. That was really good. And remember, you can watch it again and listen again and again. Lyra is very important to you. I think as we make connections, we suddenly make new connections in the universe. Oh, you cried from the deepest part of you throughout this. So you are a being of the universe and you were connecting to your homes. Is it easier to receive downloads while asleep? For many people, yes, indeed. Hilarion is spelled Hilarion. Hilarion, yeah. We use Soul Commander Ashto, Master Marco, and Sananda. Brilliant. Yeah, she said that was amazing. You're vibrating with energy and sending it out to the cosmos. That's brilliant. Okay, Sonia. A lot of pressure in your heart and neck. I want to move an old keyhole. So you've now got a new one. You find yourself sleeping in parts of it. Well, it's a good idea to really ground yourself then, because you've gone out of your body. Your guides will have been with you, helping you to absorb the information. When looking at the beautiful moon tonight, you see green orbs. So you're seeing a lot of Archangel Raphael energy around. So he's bringing healing. Okay, you felt sad on Neptune. You felt you'd lost something. Well, that's all the energy of Atlantis and Lemuria held in there. And it may well be that that's memories from Atlantis coming up. Shall we protect our crown somehow? Well, I think we are all protected in the Christ light, which we put on at the beginning. But if you feel you want to close down your crown, just rub your hands together, and especially if you're slightly out of your body, and just push the energy down. That's always a good idea anyway. Push it down and stroke your aura down. Okay, well, I don't have another workshop until the 20th of March, which is the spring equinox. And I've got a very high frequency one then, which is accept your highest blueprint for this lifetime. And during the power boost of the equinox, we're also going to bring in some triple ascension flames. We have on occasion done a single one or two or three or four, but we're going to do some triple ones, which is awesome and incredibly powerful. We're doing the Serapis Bay Pure White Ascension Flame, bringing in the keys and codes of Atlantis, Metatron's Golden Orange Ascension Flame, and El Moira's Ascension Flame, carrying the codes of the perfected human of the future. Very powerful. And El Moira is also placing in the highest blueprint for you as a human for the future. Mega, mega powerful stuff. So I do hope you can join me. And if you don't feel you're ready, ask your guides to prepare you and your angels so that you are ready, because the time is now for everyone to move forward. So it'll just be amazing, and it'd be so lovely to see you all. Am I doing any in-person live events? I haven't got anything planned. I'm still slightly in recovery after the operation, but I'm pretty well 100% now. And lots of love to all of you. You are amazing, amazing beings. And don't forget that you're here right now at this extraordinary and special time, so that we can bring these energies through and take the whole planet forward. We are the ones fully bringing in and activating the Aquarian age. So lots and lots of love. Take care of yourself. Have a drink of water and just relax if you can after tonight. Bye bye then.